What's up, fellow YouTubers? We're live with another video response. So, vegan booty attacked by an angry farmer. Oh, for fuck's sake. You know, I'm going to change my acronym for the C word to crazy uterus nagging pair of tits. Because the cucumber cunt is back at it again. And I'm not talking about the vegan teacher, although she's a whole nother level of insufferable. In fact, she's just as insufferable as the vegan booty. So now my new acronym, because the shit they're doing is not cute. It's just cumbersome and annoying as fuck. So cucumber cunt is back at it again.
G'day, you good motherfuckers. Yep, another vegan video. Bloody Butterfield making fun of all these poor people that seem disabled. I mean, I know it's not very good, and I know people are a little bit over it, but what?
And let me be frank with you. I don't give a fuck if you're vegan, man. That's your fucking spew. Like, that's your choice as a person, your dietary choice. But when you go down and out of your way to look down your nose at everyone else who isn't vegan, and then you do shit like this. Okay, for those of you who don't know, the vegan booty stormed into a Louis Vuitton covered in her own period blood, topless of all things. Yeah, never mind the fact that we're in the middle of a goddamn pandemic, and then covering yourself in period blood seems a bit, what's the word, unsanitary. I don't have any alcohol for the video response, though quite frankly, I don't need alcohol for the video response. I've been taking a couple of days off from drinking, and I'm going to grab some H2O. I'll be right back. Okay, I get you could still eat meats and not be mean to animals. I go to the grocery store, and if I want eggs, I get cage-free eggs. But my last vegan video talked about how the vegan teacher dropped the N-word. Like I said, crazy uterus nagging pair of tits. Yeah. So vegan booty got attacked by a farmer. Let's see how this plays out.
What would you have me do? When they do so many ridiculous things on a weekly basis, do I just sit here in silence? Nay, nay, I make fun of them. We all make fun of them, and we live rich and healthy lives. But actually, I wasn't going to make this video at all, because I made
If anything, it's like Butterfield says, man. Fuck. Vegan booty and vegan teacher are the reasons why people hate vegans. Let's just be real about it.
1,000 videos about vegan booty in particular, but I was sent
cucumber cunt is back at it again.
This Reddit thread yesterday that went not viral, but a lot of people commented on it about me. And the question was, what do you think about Isaac Butterfield, this Australian YouTuber, comedian, and general asshole? And the comments were very mean. Thank you to the 100 or so people who messaged it to me on email and on Instagram DMs and all that shit. Thanks a lot. I read through it for about 14 seconds and thought, oh my God, if I keep reading, I'm going to need my own Are You Okay Day. But the general consensus was, this Butterfield character, he makes too many vegan videos and he's not funny anymore. You know what? For a moment there, I thought, you know what? They're right. I do make too many vegan videos. But then I thought to myself, hey, since when do I listen to these fucking people?
Exactly.
So I thought, fuck them.
My fucking point exactly, man. I get so much fucking hate on the internet just for doing my thing, and it's just like, dude, do I fucking know you people? Stupid.
Fuck them to the moon, and I made this video right here, and you're bloody welcome. So now it's time to talk about poor little vegan booty.
Oh, poor vegan booty. Piss off.
Well, not quite.
You know, in the last vegan extremist rant that I did, it was on the vegan teacher dropping the N-word, and I was, needless to say, a little bit offended. You know, I'm just like, hey, you know what, you crazy uterus nagging pair of tits. Listen here. This is the kind of crap that's going to make people want to eat meat. So you're actually doing more harm than you're doing good.
There's two very important announcements before I get into this somber video about this poor little lady. The first announcement is there's a brand new video on Little Bucksman. Little Bucksman is the second channel. The link is down below. And ladies and gentlemen, the video today that is posted right now is about a lady who's pretending to be a sofa.
What? Yeah, this is why I fucking hate our mental society. You got some bitch who's pretending to be a couch. What? I mean, as long as she's not hurting anyone, who bloody gives a shit? But I'm just saying, it's a little... Well, this is what happens. Okay. I'm not going to say it because you think I was an asshole for saying it, but this is what happens when certain things are allowed in our society. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yes, it's great content. Go and check it out. We're nearly at 100K. The second announcement is actually insane. Brand new merch drop on the 13th of October. This merch drop is different to the others. Usually we order a couple of thousand of each item. This merch drop is a mini drop. And what that means is everything is limited edition. There's t-shirts and stuff.
I will be making a limited edition October t-shirt for Halloween season, starting tomorrow and all the way to November 1st. Those of you who buy that shirt on my bonfire will get a shout out on my channel. You photograph yourself wearing it and you send it to me. There you go.
4 or 5 different items, but there's one item that I'm absolutely pumped to show you. All right, now I made this, and you may see it in the background right now, right back in there. I made this off my own back. I spoke to the people in China, got it all sorted and made and all that type of stuff, shipped over. It went through a bloody typhoon to get here. There was no big company making it. It was on my back, and that's why I'm so pumped to get these out to the people. There is only 2,000 of them made. Now check these out. Don't freak out, I'm behind the camera, but look at that. These are...
you know, I don't like referring to women as cunts. It's degrading and it's awful. But when you got the vegan teacher, and I quote, saying that being vegan is just like being homosexual and that you people face oppression, I just wanted to smack the fuck out of her. I'm like, really? You're dumb. You're fucking dumb. No one gives a fuck that you're vegan, okay? But when you look down your nose at people and act like you're better than everyone else because you choose not to eat animals, you're insufferable. You're killing yourself by not having enough protein in your diet. Actual protein, by the way. You're killing plants, which is also a living thing, which in turn kills animals because you're taking the food out of their mouth. And you're also killing the environment with the factories that make this so-called vegan food.
So cool. They've even got my background in there, smiling, ruthless.
So I'll stand by what I said. Crazy, uterus, nagging pair of tits.
Comedic assassin. And just here, I don't know if you can read that, but it says, please do not put this figurine in your ass. Isaac Butterfield will not be held accountable. They'll be on sale on the 13th of October at 6 p.m. That's Australian time.
That's pretty fucking sad that Isaac has to put that on the back of his little bobblehead. What the fuck, man? People are dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's getting that bad in our fucking society. You see a bag of fucking Tide Pods and it says on the packaging, do not consume. This is not, you know, it's just like, you think that'd be common fucking sense, but yeah, look at our society.
Do not miss out. There's only 2,000 of them and they will go out the door in the first 24 hours. So, yeah, how fucking exciting. But also some sad...
Also, I got some cool shirts to show off. Yes. Some fans send me some sick shirts and we're going to unbox them. That's what's up. Send, of course, to the P.O Box, which is in the description box below if you want to check that out. Send me some cool shit. Right. Speaking of which, I want to unbox this fan mail for you. Whoops, there we go. What do we got here, ladies and gentlemen? That's pretty sick. It says 420 Blaze It. Yes. Black flame to light my green smoke. That's a pretty sweet shirt, man. Thank you for that. That'll make for a nice addition in my collection of awesome shirts. Got some like demon ninja looking thing. Smoking a doobie. That's pretty sick, dude. Thank you for that. What else we got? Yes. The reason why I'm changing my acronym for the C word, like I said, is because the shit the vegan booty and vegan teacher are doing it's not cute. It's just annoying as fuck. And disgust. Okay, there's nothing wrong with having a period. It's very natural. But smearing yourself in your own period blood just to make a fucking point. Really. Check this out. We got a sweet button-up shirt that's got looks like cobra skin printed onto it in ink. That's pretty sweet. It's not real cobra skin, obviously, but it's got the colors of it. That's pretty sick, dude. That is fucking sick. Most definitely, what's up? Got a polyester T-shirt. That's pretty swinging, dude. Thank you for the 6 shirts. I appreciate that. I'm gonna put these in with the rest of my shirts. Now, when you actually take the time out of your personal day to look up, and I quote, what these crazy people are doing, the vegan teacher and the vegan booty, your head will fucking spin like the bitch from The Exorcist. It's unfucking real. Comparing the eating of bacon to the Holocaust of 6 million innocent Jews is some really fucked off shit. Yeah, it's your boy King Cobra. We're back at it with another live stream.
Bad news and exciting news to go along with that. I'm going to be giving a prize. Now, a lot of YouTubers give out prizes of hundreds of thousands of dollars and shit. Not me. I'm a tight ass. But my prize will be that. The Makita radio. The prized possession of the Butterfield channel. That will go to one person who buys merch from the mini drop on the 13th of October. Now, why am I getting rid of this Makita radio that has been with us for generations? Seriously, it's been with us for a long time. Basically, I went to Makita. I said, hey, I've been giving you free advertisement for 4 bloody years. How about you swing me some brand deals? And they went to their board and they said no. So fuck them to the moon and get rid of this bloody thing, but I'll sign it and send it to you, and it works. It's a great radio. But, yeah, fuck you, Makita. How dare you?
People with ADHD save 10 hours studying with this Chrome extension.
Yeah, the vegan booty went into a kid's birthday party on a beach with her boyfriend. And these kids are having a birthday party with unicorns. And they have a bunch of white horses dressed up like unicorns. And she literally walked up to these random people she doesn't even know.
But no.
And accused them of animal abuse. And she sat there filming the adults next to the horses. Who does that, YouTube? I'll tell you what, Dude, if my daughter was having a birthday party like that and some random vegan extremist asshole came up to me and started some shit, I would flip out, dude. I'd be like, look, it is a kid's birthday party. Nobody gives a shit that you're vegan, you insufferable cunt. Well, look it up if you don't believe me. Look it up if you don't believe me. Vegan activist, vegan booty attacks a little kid's birthday party because they had ponies dressed up like unicorns. What? Like, how's it going to be an animal abuser? And you look at these ponies, they look quite content. They're getting pets. People are riding them. They got a mouthful of hay. They got a bucket just sitting there eating. They got plenty of water. They're being taken care of. What? Who does that? And then you got the vegan teacher who was just like, oh, some of the people who died on 9/11 were animal eaters. And all that shit. And I'm just like, wow, dude. And the vegan teacher said that might be okay because they're animal eaters. And I'm like, oh, dude, I was pissed when I saw that. And ironically, on the same damn channel we're watching right now. So thank you, Butts, man. Your vegan rants, it's just like, do these extremist vegan assholes ever stop and go, what am I doing with my life? No, of course not.
Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one I got for free. Goodbye.
So that's why I call the vegan teacher and the vegan booty. Vegan booty is cucumber cunt number 1, and vegan teacher is cucumber cunt number 2. They are the worst, dude. When you see the crap that the vegan teacher and the vegan booty have done in the name of veganism, you just want to, dude. It's so fucking irritating. Now, I like drinking alcohol, but I don't need to have it all the time. I tell you what. Now, even I get to a point where it's just like, yeah, I like drinking, but a couple of days off wouldn't hurt. Also, the first is tomorrow. I'll be getting those Patreon videos up Saturday, hopefully. So, yeah. Appreciate y'all subscribing to the Patreon.
Yeah. Goodbye, my friend. You are slightly green. You are slightly blue for
Butterfield makes me laugh.
For me. Very fair.
Now, the only video I really haven't liked of Butterfield's, to be honest, was the one he did on quartz crystals. I was like, but I digress.
Very sad stuff. Anyway, I know I said a long time ago that my final vegan booty video would have been months ago, and I lied, all right? I know I said it in the video, but I also said in the video to cover my own tracks, so I knew this would happen. I'd only talk about it when she did outrageous shit. Unfortunately for her, unfortunately for me and you, she does outrageous shit every fucking week, and here it is.
Here we go. Tash fucking Peterson. Watch the wild moment a hardcore vegan activist screaming to kids at the royal show that cows are brutally murdered and shot in the head. It is tackled by a furious farmer. You know what kills me about these extremist vegan assholes? It's like they don't see the hypocrisy. Like, yeah, at least to some degree, animals have the ability to run away unless they're, you know what I'm saying? The plants just sit there and take it. The plants you eat, you're not only taking food out of the animals you're trying to save, but you're also killing plants. You're worse than the meat eaters.
Watch the wild moment. A hardcore vegan activist screaming to kids at the royal show that cows are brutally murdered and shot in the head is tackled by a furious farmer. Thank fuck for the Daily Mail for giving people the stories they knew.
Okay, was attacking her necessary? Nope. But if you're a farmer, you're like 50, 60 years old, you've been working that ranch your entire goddamn life. You had that ranch in your family for generations, man. As a Wyoming boy, I get it. 1000%, dude. Like your great-great-grandpappy started that beef farm, and now it's been passed on down to you, and you're trying to make money and sell beef. And it's just like, okay, if you want to encourage people to be vegan, this is not the way to do it.
Pete, no. They deserve. And everything that Vegan Booty does in the media reports on her doing, it certainly makes us all feel better.
Well, this Potion Time pint glass is pretty sexy, but Teespring wanted to be a cocksucker and be like, well, that image is copyrighted. We're not going to. Okay, so then the t-shirt I made was ripping on man-hating feminists, feminazis, basically. And I used the image on the shirt that was super copyrighted, and they're like, nope, we're done, Cobra. Your whole. So I'm like, fuck you to the moon, Teespring. I'll go on Bonfire instead. And the trolls were loving it. They're like, oh my God, Cobra lost his Teespring. I'm like, it doesn't stop me, man. I get knocked down. I get the fuck back up. I sell my kick-ass merch somewhere else.
About ourselves. It doesn't really stop us eating meat. It just makes us feel better about the people we are, whether it's the protesting a Louis Vuitton store or ruining children.
Could you imagine, Vegan Booty, if a meat-eating extremist went up to a farmer's market where they're selling primarily vegan-based goods, and started screaming at you about what a piece of shit you are because you're murdering plants for your consumption? Just because plants don't have adorable eyes to look up at you like, that doesn't mean shit, dude. It's still murder, the way you shape it. But the biggest argument that these extremist assholes will make is these cows are being harvested for murder and for our food. Well, says the chick who eats vegetables. Plants are basically harvested for the same exact goddamn thing.
Birthday parties or going into a fish market or a butcher shop or whatever else she has done over the past 12 months. It does make us feel better as a population. And for that, Tash Peterson, Vegan Booty, I thank you, man. A furious farmer has tackled a vegan activist during a wild animal rights protest, grabbing her by the scruff of her shorts and hurling her out of a cattle pen.
Holy shit. So this farmer tackles the Vegan Booty bitch, cucumber cunt, during a wild animal rights protest, grabbing her by the scruff of her tiny vegan booty shorts and hurling her out of the cattle pen. Now, that seems a bit excessive, to be honest. If she wasn't being violent towards you, there's no reason to be violent right back. That's just kind of my attitude when it comes to the whole men versus women on the violence issue. I would never hit a woman unless she had a gun to my head or a knife to my throat or my life was in physical fucking danger. I'm sorry, bud. That's just how I feel as a man. Yeah, because Cobra's a real piece of shit, right? Fuck off.
Does this farmer look familiar to anybody else? He looks like a very popular radio host. In fact, I can confirm right now, this is breaking news. Yes. Is that true? My God. That farmer is none other than extremely rich dude who drives the Bentley, Kyle Sandyland. Notorious herbivore, Tash Peterson, stormed Perth's Royal Easter Show on Tuesday. An Easter show in, well, almost October. Fucking good one, Perth. You're on fire.
Notorious vegan activist Tash Peterson storms Perth's Royal Easter Show on Tuesday, disrupting a cattle judging event by leaping over the barrier and screaming, "These beautiful and innocent beings are going to be brutally murdered and shot in the head." Fucking goddamn it. Could you imagine if a meat eater did this crap to a, what's it called? A farmer's market judging show where it's like, hey, this corn's about to be murdered and consumed and boiled in hot water. Like, oh, these plants were murdered for your food and for your judgment. Fuck off, dude.
Why over there? I know you're 4 hours behind, but you're also fucking, what, 6 months behind, you fucking... What am I going to say here is to upset the people of Perth. You fucking backwards fucks. Anyway, disrupting a cattle judging event by leaping over the barrier and screaming, "These beautiful and innocent beings are going to be brutally shot in the head," as horrified onlookers, including children.
Horrified onlookers, including children, watching on as an irate farmer with a beef against vegans manhandled a 27-year-old and ejected her from the exhibit. Yeah, okay? This is where I have a problem with this. When you start messing with children, okay, that's when I draw the fucking line, YouTube. That is bullshit. Okay? That's just, no. This is the same vegan booty, the one who harassed a bunch of kids at a kid's birthday party because they had ponies dressed up as unicorns. Look it up. And when you see it and you watch the video, you're just like, who does this? Who flip? Okay, good for you. You don't eat animals. Do you want a pat on the head? Vegan booty? Shit. Look it up. The vegan booty smeared herself in her own period blood, and she walked around topless with nothing on but a thong to cover up her cucumber cunt. Yes. Never mind the fact, it's a pandemic, and that's super gross and unsanitary. There's nothing wrong with having a period. It's natural. It's part of female nature. But just smearing yourself on it is a bit far. It's like, oh, look, is the vegan booty starting a gore porn section on her OnlyFans? Well, I mean, it is Halloween season, so...
Watched on, and an irate farmer with a beef against vegans.
I like how they said that. An irate farmer with a beef against vegans. That's funny. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Manhandled the 27-year-old. Who wrote this? Me? So let's take a look at the footage and break it down play by play and see where she went right, where she went wrong, and what she can do better next.
And speaking of merchandise, Cobra fam, I have created a t-shirt, or should I say a sweatshirt, very similar to the first one I ever created of this nature. Yes, the King Cobra hoodie. Weather is getting colder. You want to snag one of these up? Yeah, buddy. Want to copy the link? Yes. I got one at Evil Twin Skateboard Shop back in Bellevue, North Dakota. I still have that sweatshirt, but the sleeves are cut off. And this sweatshirt I have is very similar to that one, except the symbol's on the back, not on the front. The cobra's on the front, and it looks bloody sick. I found a cobra that looks cool that I can use on bonfires, so I pop that right there. There you go. That's what's up. Great way to support the channel, and back to the video.
Excellent. Also, by the way, Vegan Booty makes $40,000 a month on her OnlyFans. So
yeah, what the fuck? Vegan Booty makes $40,000 on OnlyFans. I think I'm doing the wrong business here. Yeah, no. That's just this. If I got more subscribers, maybe. King Cobra OnlyFans. Yeah, no. I got Patreon for that shit. Fuck off. By the way, if you want to check out the Patreon, that's greatly appreciated. We have 2 tiers. We have one for $6.66. You get a shout out, you know what I'm saying? And then you got one for $20, which is a bit more personalized. So there you go. Yes. Want to check out my Patreon? It's in the description box below.
I'm pretty sure we're allowed to make fun of her, considering she's making over $400K a year. Most of that cash I basically can track back to me giving her free advertising on this channel. So, Tash, I'll be sending my invoice shortly.
I'll run that for you.
So here's a video of this event. Oh, those cows look tasty. Oh, my mouth's watering just thinking about it.
Okay, this video is shot in portrait mode because some fucking loser can't work an iPhone.
So here they are, just having an event, parading the cows around, showing them off. And here she goes, the vegan teacher. You saw her jump through the fence.
Gentlemen, will she scream and shout at the people? Will she yell and demand they change their entire lives? Or will she have a calm and cool conversation?
Hey, vegan booty, don't have a cow about it, man. See what I did there? Don't have a cow about it, vegan booty.
Work out whether or not they could come together on their differences, and maybe one day.
Here's the thought of it. Here's the thing of it. I know for a fucking fact that if meat eaters were to act like Tesh Peterson towards vegans, vegans would lose their fucking shit. They'd be like, excuse me. I'll walk into a vegan restaurant and just cover myself in my own jizz and be like, this semen from my king cobra represents all the seeds of the plants you harvested for murder. Then I'm gonna dump it on vegan booty's bullshit face and then be like, plant murderer, because that's basically what she's doing right here. You know what, this fucking shit. And I wouldn't do that. That's disgusting. I was just making a point. Fuck off, dude.
They can all get along like a big happy veggie.
Yeah, why can't we all just get the fuck along? Because that's what pisses me off about our society anymore. It's like, hey, most meat eaters aren't going out of their way and saying, excuse me, did you give that salad consent to pour dressing and croutons all over it, you plant-murdering piece of shit? That's what fucking kills me about extremist vegans, dude. That's what fucking kills me about extremist vegans. You know, you're sitting there eating a bacon cheeseburger or some Taco Bell or whatever, and they just come up to you and like, excuse me, did that beef give you consent to eat it? I got a question. Did I give you consent to fucking harass me? The only thing more annoying than extremist vegans are those fucking in-your-face Christians that are like, can I talk to you about Jesus Christ today? No, thank you. Fuck off or I'll eat your soul. Yeah.
Family.
These gentle and innocent things.
Oh, here we fucking go.
Murdered and shot in the head.
Nah, there's your
Oh my God. Well, it's a good thing that she didn't do this one topless, or she could have gotten on the offendery list. Oh, wait, it doesn't work like that for women. I forgot. Could you imagine, YouTube, if a dude had walked into a Louis Vuitton covered in his girlfriend's period blood with his dick hanging out? He would be put on the sex offendery list, he would. But vegan booty does it.
An answer, she just yelled at them.
They're just as gentle and loving as our beloved dogs and...
Meanwhile, the people sitting here are like, this bitch, this cucumber cunt. Look at these people. They're just sitting there staring at her with their arms crossed like, is this bitch for real? Fucking hell, YouTube.
Cats.
Yes, but they're not cats or dogs, are they? All right, I've made this argument before. We raise cats, we raise dogs in this country and most Western countries as pets. That's why they are different to cows, which we raise as animals to eat.
There's exactly my fucking point, Butterfield. Thank you. Comparing cows to cats and dogs. You have to be the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. Most people do not eat their dogs. In fact, I'm pretty sure, like Butterfield said, dogs and cats are raised as pets, as companions. Cows, on the other hand, are raised for beef and for their milk. Do you think the first humans to ever exist on this planet would have survived off a vegan diet alone? Fuck off. Because humans no longer have to hunt for their survival, it's made people lazy as shit.
These cows, the cows that you see right there, would not exist, and they would not exist across the country or the world in the numbers that they do.
So far, the vegan teacher is winning in the most bullshit. You know, like, I couldn't believe my fucking eyes when I saw the title of that video the vegan teacher did about how she thinks that just because some of the victims who died on 9/11 were meat eaters, that somehow that justified them dying. Like, when I saw that crap that the vegan teacher posted, you saw the live video. I was like, ooh, dude, I was like, I could feel myself getting so pissed off. I'm like, okay, it's okay. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna smoke a Marlboro Smooth, take a couple seconds, and come back in. And speaking of cigarettes, thank you to the fans who sent the Tat cigarettes. These are quite interesting to say the least. They don't taste that bad, but they're kind of hard to smoke sometimes.
Unless we ate them. So, their lives depend on us eating them. Think about that. Now, what you're about to see right here is why I made this video. Okay? It's depend on us eating them. Think about that. Now, animals to eat. These cows, the cows that you see right there, would not exist, and they would not exist across the country or the world in the numbers that they do unless we ate them. So, their lives depend on us eating them.
That's kind of the truth. I hate mongooses, but if they did not eat cobras, the cobra population would overpopulate and die out, and then cobras would go extinct. Even though I fucking hate mongooses, they play an important part of the ecosystem. And the same can be said for us eating cows.
Think about that. Now, what you're about to see right here is why I made this video, okay? You're about to see an angry farmer, possibly Kyle Sandilands, run over to Vegan Booty and basically, which is not good to do to a young woman. I know she's in the wrong here, but grab her and throw her out. And
yeah, I agree, Butterfield. Like I said, like, I know Vegan Booty's being a royal cucumber cunt. A crazy, uterus, nagging pair of tits. That sounds funnier than the one I had originally.
I say it's not good to do to a young woman. If that was my sister, I'd be very upset. Right? She is a very small human being.
Yeah, Vegan Booty is extremely frail from her vegan diet. Plus, she's female on top of it. So, dude, come on. You don't have to like fucking grab her. You know what I'm saying? You're this big, strong man who eats beef and just testosterone. Yeah. You could have really easily grabbed her by the wrist and been like, okay, you need to leave.
It doesn't sit well with me.
I actually agree, Butterfield, 1000%. Like, I hate the Vegan Booty. I hate vegan teacher. They're insufferable, extremist asshole vegan types that just ruin it for veganism everywhere. But getting violent with them, it's kind of like, okay, what she did is wrong, but then you took it to the next level.
No, she's
and that's just kind of my spiel, YouTube. It's like, I don't care if she's being the biggest cunt on the planet. And you may call me a simp for saying this, but you have to hashtag respect women and women's rights. I don't give a shit. You know, it just takes the bigger man to be like, okay, you're being an insufferable cunt. Yeah. It's the truth. But I don't blame the farmer for getting pissed off. You're trying to have an event where people paid good, hard money to come see these cows get paraded and then eventually turn it into like things like beef. Yes.
This doesn't sit well.
Ayaka shoulders her family's duty to cherish the aspirations of ordinary people. But she also has dreams of her own that she holds dear.
Grabs her by the scruff.
Grabs Vegan Booty, ironically, by the booty and throws her the fuck out of it.
Yeah, I saw that. Give her a little fucking vegan wedgie.
He grabs Vegan Booty, ironically, by the booty and throws her the fuck out of there. Now, it is funny. it is very funny, but I also imagine it's quite scary for her and her friends to see her just get grabbed by a dude. Now,
what the fuck do you expect? Okay, he could have been a little less aggressive with that, and like he could have got charged with rape because he touched her booty without her consent. That's how it is when you're a female. Privilege. If a dude gets touched on the ass by a chick and it's unconsented, he can't accuse her of rape. It doesn't work like that for us guys. It's the truth.
I think the better way to handle this would be just to pick her up and move her out, not give her an atomic wedgie and fucking throw her out of the ropes like it's the Royal Rumble. I think the way this dude did it wasn't great and could have been done better. You can tell he's quite upset and angry, and probably rightfully so. She is the one being a pain in the dick. But you can't grab people. Okay? It's not allowed.
No, it's not. It's not allowed regardless of what gender you are. I don't give a fuck. No means no. I don't give a shit what gender you are, dude. I just don't. Like, fuck off.
Saying this since vegan booty arrived on the radar 12 months ago. Someone is going to overreact in the situation. Now, I don't know if this dude overreacted, but I fear, and I've said this in every video I've made against that was a Freudian slip, about vegan booty, that someone is going...
She's sitting there grinning about it. What a fucking cunt. She's sitting there grinning like, tee-hee-hee-hee, look what I'm doing. Could you imagine, vegan booty, if people did this to your kind of people? Stormed a farmer's market, you know what I'm saying? With their dick hanging out, jacking off all over the place. Plant murderer, this is the seed. This seed represents the murder for all these plants you've harvested for your plant holocaust. You'd fucking lose your shit. What if it was an event you were okay, vegan booty, sincerely? What if on top of that it was an event you were hosting? You would be rightfully pissed off about it.
To possibly harm her. Now, the reason I say that is because I genuinely care about Tash not being put. She has every right in the world to express her opinions like I do, like you do. And you shouldn't not be able to express opinions under the threat of violence. That's just not the world we should ever live in.
I agree.
Opinions under the threat of violence.
You should not be afraid to express your opinion under the threat of violence within reason. Okay, that's within reason. If you're supporting fucked off shit or you're a fucking racist, then fuck you to the moon. You know what I'm saying, YouTube?
That's just not the world we should ever live in. Sometimes that does happen to me. Anyway, I genuinely worry about that because it's not so much the dudes that are, you know, like the guys here that are picking up and throwing around that you have to worry about, because most men, and this probably wouldn't happen if it was a dude protesting, most men will, on all occasions, usually not attack a young woman. But that means that the dude who will attack the young woman, possibly a protester in this example, will be a lunatic, will be a looser human being, and that is bad for everybody involved.
Okay, if you see Tash Peterson being a cucumber cunt, call her a cucumber cunt and tell her to leave. You should never be forceful with anyone unless they're being forceful with you. Two wrongs don't make a right, Confucius say.
Oh, Tash, I know you're watching. You watch all my videos, you are subscribed and a big fan. And you may not know this, ladies and gentlemen, Tash actually buys all of my merch drops. She's already ordered one of these. There you go. There's a hot fact for it. I worry that someone is going to do something awful, and I don't want that to happen. Don't get me wrong, it'd be great clickbait for me, awful for you. So Vegan Booty and the Veggie Patch crew are kicked out of the event. The cows probably ended up dying. Everyone was annoyed by her. They went on with their lives, and the farmers will do the same thing again in a couple of weeks. Once again, From Vegan Booty's protest, nothing changed.
Nothing's changed. Exactly my fucking point, Butterfield. Thank you. Vegan Booty, nothing changed. All you're doing is pissing people off with your would-be activism.
World remains the same like it does after every one of her events. But Tash, I have a quote for you that I want you to write down. It's important because I feel like this is how, you've cemented yourself as Australia's most hated vegan and all this type of stuff. And everyone talks about, I know you enjoy the clout and you make money from OnlyFans, etc.
Yes. Tash Peterson is Australia's most hated vegan, whereas vegan teacher is Canada's most hated vegan.
Etc. Spreading your old leggies. Spreading your leggies. There you go, vegan pun. I think you need to listen to this. This is a quote, okay, Tash? This is a quote, and it's going to give you advice when it comes to demanding other people listen to you and change their entire lives just to suit you. This is from Leonardo da Vinci. I wrote it down. Leonardo da Vinci, inventor, painter, starred in the Titanic in 1997. He said, I think he was about 35 when he said this. He said, Tash, fuck you to the moon. Okay, everybody drop a fuck you to the moon to Vegan Booty in the comments. Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East with the extends to do of well. Bye-bye.
At Blue Apron, we make it easy to answer what's for dinner. With 35 weekly recipes, Blue Apron has something for everyone. From vegetarian recipes to...
No, that's good shit. That is good bloody shit. YouTube. That's pretty much all I have to say. Fuck this Vegan Booty bitch, and I hope you all have an awesome rest of your day.